for a national award. They're based in Kesgrave. They're a non-profit organisation. Joe Cresdy is on the show from there. Hi, Joe.
Good morning, James. How are you?
Good morning to you. Very well. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. We're really excited about it.
Wow. So a national award. We'll come on to that in just a moment. Suffolk Mums, though, Suffolk Babies, I should say, is a mums group. So what exactly do you do there?
We do a variety of things, but our key service is that we provide antenatal education on behalf of the Ipswich maternity unit for all parents in Suffolk. And we fund that antenatal education through our enterprise services. So we also run things like baby massage classes, toddler music and movement classes, baby yoga, fitness classes, postnatal rehabilitation classes. And it is the profit that we make from those classes that funds the community work. So we have created a sustainable model that funds public services. And that's really the key part of it for us, that this is a sustainable model. It's not something that is going to be altered by, more budget cuts or change, any other changes that are beyond our control. And the idea is that, there are sort of certain key services out there that you can fund in a different way, that you maybe don't need to take from, the taxpayer's pound as it's then given to an NHS budget.
Let me give you the sense I get and tell me if I'm right or wrong or stupid, probably all three. But young parents today are under so much pressure to get everything right from the off. And that can be a huge problem.
And they absolutely are. I mean, I think parents have always been under that pressure. I think everyone has always felt like that. But now, because of, the sort of the whole Instagram lifestyle where everybody is, very keen on portraying this concept of like living your best life and these perfect of the family that are pushed out there into the world. Everyone's very, very aware that, they want to make everything as good as they possibly can. And there is an enormous amount of pressure. And also the increase in that level of communication means that we analyse our parenting so much more. People discuss everything in huge detail and, can be quite sort of aggressive on social media platforms saying, you're doing the wrong thing for your baby. And it can be very undermining for a new parent. On top of that, people aren't always as close to their own families geographically as they used to be. So, the kind of support you used to get from the other generations of your family or your siblings who are maybe not having children at the same time as you anymore, they don't have those kind of on-the-ground support networks that young parents used to have.
It's very true. And I get the sense it's got to the point where mums are doubting their own instinct, their own gut instinct. And my goodness me, we've been having children for a million years. We probably are pretty good at it.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically what we say every single day. There is, you need to be able to trust your gut instincts. And in fact, what you are doing for your child out of love is going to be the best thing for your family. It might not be the same thing as the people who are doing it next door to you. You might have completely different ideas about how you want to raise your children, but you can do it your way. And we're not about having a prescriptive route for a parent. It's not about saying you must do this or that or the next thing. It's about saying what is right for you. And we will help you find the answers, but it's very much, tailoring it to what information do you need as a parent to make the most informed choices for your family.
Of course, it is all about the young baby, but there has to be just a small percentage about mum and dad as well, because they go through it in those early years, don't they?
No, I think more, more than a small percentage. I think that, it's definitely about the baby, but if you need to be happy as a family and mums and dads make enormous sacrifices for their children. Everybody does, but, they need to be happy and healthy and mentally well and in a situation, where they are thriving as parents as well. So, a lot of the time, we're there providing educational resources for the child, but we're also supplying the emotional support that parents need, that all parents need, and actually, the grandmothers, the grandparents who are looking after children day to day as well. We're there to support, them emotionally as well, because it's tough, it's really difficult. It's all-consuming having a child in the early years.
And haven't we got so very judgmental as a society lately?
Hugely. And I think particularly parenting is one of those areas where people, really don't hold back on their beliefs and can be very unaccepting of other people having different beliefs. So, people need a lot of backup.
Congratulations on the award nomination. When do we find out when you're going to win? And I say when.
We find out on the night of the award ceremony, which is Friday, April the 26th, and an award ceremony at the Museum of Brands in London. So we are, in fact, having to leave Suffolk. It's exciting times. We're crossing the Orwell Bridge.
Yeah.
And we're up against 4 pretty impressive companies. So it's quite nerve-wracking, but we're really hoping that obviously we'll do well.
Yeah, well, the very best of luck. It's a great thing for a local organisation to shine in the national spotlight, as it were.
Thank you. I mean, we're absolutely delighted, and it's come from a huge amount of hard work. We've been doing this for years now, and it can be quite grueling at times. But it's wonderful to get the recognition and know that we are doing things right, and it's about raising our profile on a national level as well as the local level.
One of the groups of people that often feel this when a new life comes along, when a new baby comes along, is the new dad. And I'm wondering, because I've been there, a lot of us have been there, can I throw some stupid dad type questions at you? Would that be okay?
Yes, that's fine. I will do my best.
Okay. The first one has to be, it smells. What do I do?
It depends where the smell's coming from, doesn't it? There are lots of possible sources. So I think the first thing would be to check that out.
Yeah, check the nappy.
Find out where it's originating from.
Well, the next phase of that is I've taken the nappy off and there's stuff coming out of it. What do I do?
I know. Do you know what? I think it's really tough for new dads. The dads that I see day to day are so hugely involved, and I wouldn't hear them saying these questions.
I might be going back a few years. It's possible.
Because I do think as well, the pressure of being a dad, a modern dad, is really, really hard because you are expected to, do 50-50. And some things biologically you can't do. And other things, absolutely, these dads strive to do their best and to do their 50%. And they're pretty impressive, I have to say. They're very capable.
One final one. We spent 250 quid on this push chair thing. You can open it with your leg, and I've been half an hour. What do I do?
So, that actually is a cracker. And I think if you've got a push chair for £250, you've done really, really well.
Yeah.
That's a bargain. It's they are, I can't operate half as modern push chairs now. My youngest child is 7.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Jo Cresdy, from who's director of Suffolk Babies and an antenatal teacher. The best of luck for that award ceremony, 26th of April, up for that national award, putting once again Suffolk on the map. Jo, great speaking to you. Good luck, my love.
Thanks, James.